Sanibonani, welcome to another year podcast, your Fried Plug podcast. Igama lami nguNonjabulo Nkosi, and I'm gonna be with you for the rest of the few minutes okanye an hour. Ngizobe ngahleli ngedwa-ke. You know, we bring you only the best yakhona la eFried and the surrounding areas and the whole of KZN. So siyaqala nje, before we go any further, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fried Plug Podcast. Sikhona got TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find us with Fried Podcast, Fried Plug Podcast. That's the link that we are going to use. And namhlanje, I'm not alone. I'm never alone, but I'm with the amazing. Ngiyazi abaningi bayamazi kakhulu njengegalelo lakhe analo endaweni yangakithi. I'm with the most handsome. Wathuka. I'm with the handsome bearded man, Ngcebo Nkosi. Hello, Brody.
Hi, Najabul.
Yaphila.
Ngiyaphila unjani?
Ikuthuswa yini mangithi handsome?
The reason why ngithuka ukuthi kena mangiyibuka esibukweni.
Ngangikhumbula isijava.
I don't see what you're saying. A lot of my friends bahlezi besho ukuthi ayi umubi mkhize. Except for my girlfriend, obviously.
Oh,
Girlfriend
really?
sithanda sami. Uyabukeka shem. Yeah.
Uyabukeka mhlawumbe from a female point of perspective umuhle. You're very handsome.
Thank you. At least to Nkosi. So yeah.
It's safe.
Yeah,
We are
it's
safe.
safe.
But you are, and I think we've been meaning to sibe nale conversation for the longest time.
Yeah.
And that time is finally here.
You know what? Thank you so much. Ngikubonga nje Fried Plug for this platform. Most importantly, I think if Fried nje as a whole in any other area surrounding Fried, yeah, take a platform because that's where you can actually express yourself and then tell people nje to where wenzani. And then meet a beautiful host like yourself.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, it makes you feel comfortable. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you for honoring that invitation. Ngiyazi ukuthi busy kakhulu, and there's a lot of things that you are busy with, even umsebenzi wakho nje owenzayo. So I really appreciate for you ukuthi uthathe lesikhathi ube nathi khona la. And I think kuningi abantu abazokufunda ngawe. Uyabo masi khona go Facebook, sikhona on the socials, you don't really get to know umuntu, just our poster. But for you, you are very outspoken. Hayi cha, ubusy lapha ka Facebook.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ukuthi kena mangabe when we put ourselves out there, we choose how we want people to see us.
To see us, yeah.
Yeah, because what you see on Facebook might be different from what you see. Umkhize or Nkosi, because a lot of people know me as Nkosi. I mean, as Umkhize. Nkosi nje just happened. Abaye babengibuza ukuthi yena isibo sasemshadweni lezi. Like no, accessible somshad is very deeper than that. Yabo, so hence the change from Umkhize to Nkosi. So now, what we're going to share today is basically more about education, the business side, and what I think people can actually do, especially young people, which around the community for them to be exposed, to be seen, and then also be in position yokuthi bayakwazi ukunetwork nabantu.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I think into esele to actually educate people on how to go about ngempilo zabo when it comes to putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
And you know ukuthi abantu abaningi bayathanda ukuthi bebukwe nje. Siyathanda ukubukwa.
Yeah.
It's an honest truth nje
Yeah.
ukuthi siyathanda sonke ukubukwa.
Yeah.
But you need to be educated also on how people can receive you, even especially on the socials.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So, before just ngezinto you have projects that you are currently working on, and we've seen you doing projects mhlambe amanye angasasebenzi, but the projects that really benefited our community la Efraed. So I just want to know from now, what are you busy with? And just name all your projects that you are busy with.
What I'm doing right now.
Khuluma nami.
Okay. Um, what I'm doing now is we have an afternoon classes program.
Yes.
Ebizwa ngokuthiwa i-war room, each one, teach
Teach
one.
one.
So the project started in 2016. So how it started was ukuthi, okay, at that time I was working for the Department of Education.
Yes.
Efraid Comprehensive. That was my school. And then a big shout out to them because they gave me the platform. Not direct, but it was a platform that was given to me ngokuthi ke ngibe khona, so I gained the credibility to actually run the program. So yeah, that program is abantwana every after school from grade 1 to grade 10. When it started, kwaku grade 1 to grade 12. So obviously grade 12 now my programs are about in. So we're not taking grade 12 now. We only do grade 1 to grade 10. So that's how it started. The whole aim was to how do you say in English, was to remedy the backlog ekhona education ukuthi kena ingane they don't get enough time esikoleni because they sitting at high numbers. So the class mhlambe line zu 38.
Yes.
And then you can't, uthisha cannot pinpoint ama issues
attend
ingane
to all of them.
exactly. So now abazali ke bona bathatha ingane bayilethe kuthina so that we can give them the attention they need. Yabo. So that's basically what we do. But other than that, it's not just about education, but it's about saying ingane yakho wena as umzali must be busy with something,
Yes.
right? I always encourage abazali ukuthi kena ingane yakho must be involved in an activity. It doesn't have to be the war room. It can be chess, it can be karate, it can be any other activity, so that you avoid ingane yakho from being exposed into any engalunganga, yeah, into some drugs, gangsterism, because that's what we see now. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's how the program or the aim of the program
Each one,
is.
each one.
Yeah, so that's what I'm currently busy with. And then something on the pipeline, which I'm not sure I should be talking about, but
You
it's
should.
but
Come
it's
on now.
but it's a computer literacy program, right? I got that,
Yes.
but that's it's in the pipeline, and then hopefully soon it's gonna start up. So if you bring your child, and then ukuthi ingane yakho izokwazi
Coffee
compute, yeah.
And I love that so much because when I met you, let's siqale CR lapha war room, and I saw ukuthi isikhathi side from 2 o'clock ingane iphuma esikoleni until the following day ukuthi ingqondo yakhe isathatha ngokufana. And even to be exposed to lezi zinto oyishoyo ukuthi there are a lot of things that can happen in 4 hours ingane yakho ungayazi ukuthi kuphi. Maybe you're just coming from work awazi ukuthi bikuphi. So I really appreciate you for taking that time Wenzeloko. And I think a lot of people can benefit from this. So before nje uqhubekele phambili ku each one teach one, there's this conception yokuthi it's for students or learners who are struggling. I just want you to clarify mhlambe lapho ukuthi is it for kids that are struggling or it's for everyone ongangena khona?
Yeah, good question. Umuntu okwazi ukudlala ibhola, ne? We are practicing it
Yes.
every day.
Yes.
We are gym. Like akushiwo ukuthi ke la uyalazi ibhola lo, so he can just go and play.
Yes.
So it's not for specific needs of my students. Like it's for everyone.
Yes.
right? So it's only just to try and enhance what is already existing. So
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
No, thank you. And Mina, I was a very average, like average kids. Magozo esikoleni.
Yeah.
And we never really thought ukuthi khona into kanjalo eyenzekalayo. So I think people should come through and basizingane especially. So on that note, I also remember when you started the fried cleaning campaign, right? I know Uguti Indo,
Yeah.
you seem to be moved on from,
Yeah.
but it's something that really inspired a lot of people. Mawubuka manje abantu abaningi bayasukuma bayenza, but I'd like to recognize you as the founder of the cleaning campaign. And I know, Juguti, you can just tell us a bit, Juguti, what inspired you. I know others know, but others ababukula manje, mhlambe they don't know how you came about the Fried campaign.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you asked about the cleaning campaign, and I should be very careful, Mankulma cleaning campaign, right? For some reason, so I have to pick my words correctly.
Words.
Yeah. So I grew up fried Peguzun. So when I was growing up, there was the municipality, let me say, at that time, bebekwazi ukugundela abantu ngaphandle. Se-Jaltin, bebefika begunde and then beqoqe izibi ey'suke zikhona, and then they would clean the drainage systems. Baphosa ama-refuse bags for ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukulahla phakathi. So isikhathi ezisihamba, you begin to notice ukuthi hayi man, lezi zinto lezi azisenzeki, yabo. So again, it wasn't to spite the municipality that time. It was just to say, okay, listen, because we live in this generation now, and then we are responsible. So awukwazi ukuthatha izibi uyiphose ejaltini
Ejaltini
lakho
lakho.
or in front of your yard, yabo. So encourage abantu ukuthi kana you must clean up, you must clean up. So fortunately, when I put out the campaign, it received positive response from community members. Yeah. So then it started, continued, and then I built a lot of networks at that time.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people from different races wanting
To be involved.
to be involved. Yeah. So it was a beautiful event until. So I don't know what happened, but until.
Man, uyamazi lo guy lo okhuluma ngama special crimes, like he's on TikTok, I think. Oh, I forgot his name. Uyakutshena the backstory just like you did,
Yeah.
but that's until I love
Yeah,
him.
yeah, but very fanele kube kanjani, right? So now, what happened was, I think it came across from whoever was responsible for the cleaning of the town.
Yeah.
Ukuthi kena, we became a threat. So the cleaning campaign became a threat
To
to
whoever.
whoever the person is. So now, because I was spearheading the campaign, and who is the target? So it's obviously going to be me. So I woke up the other morning. It was on a Saturday last year. I woke up to a text message. It's again ended. We got an That's what happened.
Oh my God.
Right. So I'm like, like
what?
for what? Yabo? Actually, this guy, no, there is money on top of your head. That was his words. So ngahamba ngawuvula case and whatnot. So we had to stop with the campaign because it was.
Because your life was in
Yeah,
danger.
it was. Yeah. So we had to stop, and then I spoke to my partner about it, and then she was like, "Nah, bro, just forget."
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
everything is political, kahle kahle.
I don't want to say it is political, but because remember, ukuthi kena, ama project afana nalawo. Let's say umasipala gives you a tender,
Yes.
like a contract. akanikeza political party, unikeza wena. So if you're not doing the work, and then somebody else does,
free.
for free, then low muntu lo uthreatenisha
Your
isinkwa sakho.
business.
Yabo? So yeah, so it's so
Yeah.
political. Yeah.
So, we can't even do something for our own community because we might be in danger or our lives can be a threat.
Uh, Definitely.
Oh, man.
Especially if it takes away
From someone.
from someone, yeah. If you're taking money out of somebody's pocket, then you're in trouble.
And now I would stop. I don't want to lie.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's the last thing that you think about when you are trying to help. You don't think ukuthi there's someone ongaze I put a price on your head for
Yeah.
just trying to help.
Yeah.
And Sibonile kakhulu, there was a lot of difference from that campaign, but we thank you for your courage nje ukuthi uyiqale and siyibone nathi ukuthi it's really what we need as a community.
Yeah.
It's a pity ukuthi some people abayithandi into enhle. Hlale
Yeah.
kusho njalo ukuthi hayi,
Yeah.
abantu
Yeah.
abayithandi.
And I think it's not even about people not tending into entle. It's not about that. It's about money. That's the thing. It's about money. Now remember, Ubutsigena, very few people are willing to serve.
Yes.
Yeah, very few. When I talk to young boys and girls, I always say to them, "Masikhulumela nje in general, ukuthi, as a person, you have to be willing to serve. That's what puts you in the spotlight. If you're not willing, then you're not gonna get anywhere. In those ends, uzofuna ukuba isigebengu. So like my kukhona ugogo amakhelwane who can't do anything, and then why ungahambi uyomncedisa lowo gogo lo, mhlambe ngokuqoqa izibi noma ngokumklinela ijalidi. You know, the same gogo is gonna recommend you in the future. Mangabe kukhulunywa abantu abenza kahle emphakathini. Yabo. You have to be willing to serve. That's the thing.
And I think from serving come to be served.
Yes.
That's how most people get served. We know you, we've seen you, we recognize you, and therefore we are for you. Whatever ufuna ukuyenza, we'll do ngoba kwenziwa wena.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hawe mangaze ngathuka emhlabeni. So bayini ku-Fried Plug Nkosi yami. Siyacela nje ukusho ukuthi akukho mali esiyitholayo. Hawu Ngcebo, this is nothing. We're just
I can
trying to
attest.
come together
Yeah.
and have a network kahle kahle ukuthi if we know Ngcebo does something, and therefore if we require your services or anyone needs your services, aye kuwena. It's plugging each other kahle kahle. So it's not about taking anything away from any. So I don't want no texts telling me about no damn shootings.
Yeah, you're making
Yabo.
money.
No, we're not. Sibahle nje.
No, I'm just saying, together the perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, but so once you put up something like this platform that you have, a person like an external person, engqondweni yakho ukuthi doing this thing is expensive.
Yes.
So whoever is involved, they have money.
Yes, and
Yeah,
they
but-
think mhlambe we're getting funded by Princess Mkabai Mall.
Oh, yeah.
Of which you just ask for space to do anything. Anyone can do that.
Shout out
If
to
you
them,
want
yeah.
to contact us, une business, BNB or anywhere, we can come shoot lapho endaweni yakho,
Yeah,
yabo.
yeah.
So it's not about ukuthi sithole imali or anything. Because naizolo when I went home, so Uma is not on WhatsApp, kodwa she knows what's going on. So mangifika like, ngiyayithola imali nje ngalento eniyenzayo. I'm like, oh my God. It's like ACR all over again because
Yeah.
when I did the community radio station and abosibo bayayenza, people are thinking they're getting paid, they're getting money, but it's just passion.
Yeah.
A driver onke la ma projects esiwenzayo.
yeah.
So also know ukuthi une business lakho i-prints and designs.
Yeah. What do I do there?
What do you do there?
What do I do? sometimes it's very difficult to talk about business.
Yeah.
Like if I say I'm a businessman, of which I am,
Yeah.
but the perception of a businessman is someone who has money. If you
Successful.
exactly,
Yeah.
that's a businessman. So for me, I'm just someone who happens to know what you can do in order to be in that position.
Yeah.
It's registering our companies, but we have to keep this in mind. Make note of this. It's not about what you have, it's about who you know most of the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so my company was registered, I think it's 5 or 6 years old now. My company.
Yeah.
Ayikazithole lutho ewumsebenzi from what the tender noma yini. But I've registered companies on a Friday,
And they
on
make money.
Monday, isiyahamba isiyosebenza. Yabo? It's all about what you have, it's who you know. So I'm not discouraging anyone who says ufuna register company yakhe. I always encourage ukuthi at least be in possession. Kufana nokuthi ube ne-license ungabi nayo imoto.
Yeah.
Yabo? So base uthenga imoto, uyazi ukuthi hayi
easier.
license sengiyenayo.
How am I kulula kanjani? Do you
Yeah.
know the amount of money you pay insurance for a new license?
You understand? So print an image is basically doing company registrations. We do anything business related, your company profile, business cards, flyers. What else do you have? CSD, BEE, and then I also assist Abantu with tender applications. Like,
And also you helped me with those SARS, remember?
oh yes, yeah, and
Got a lot of money ngikuphange set.
I wasn't cooking. Oh, you did? No,
I did.
no. Oh yeah, no, you did. I
Yeah.
remember. I also do SARS. Lapha nalapha.
Yeah.
La engikhona ukunceda khona. Kuwukuthi nje abantu abaningi they don't understand umsebenzi okumele uwenze under ulo uSARS.
SARS,
Yeah, for a person to actually get whatever they want from uSARS, like there's a lot of work that you put in. A lot of documentation depending on how far that person went with the profile yakhe, yabo. So yeah, print an image does ultimately just that, and then there is also an NPC that me and my partner running. The whole aim, NPC was to assist abafundi okumele baye a university.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen last year. Last year we raised funds for this other boy.
Yeah, I saw.
I've never met him.
Never.
Yeah, even today we've never met. But what happened was it was very fortunate. Now remember, I built the network. Well, the network that was built. That was built through Italian campaign.
Yes.
So when I put up a post ukuthi khona umfana ofuna usizo abantu abaningi, they were like, we are mfana. I'm like, he's going to Cape Town. Athe ama results akhe ngabafakela ama results. I want to, they were throwing in thousands lapha.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and one friend of mine put 200, I think later. Put 200, and I was sitting with like 15 grand.
For that boy.
Not in my bank account, but
In
the
that
donation.
account
Yeah,
that you
but
were
the
using.
donations amounted to like 15 to 20. Engicabanga ukuthi wagcina eyitholile. Yabo. So the network actually worked for me. So now the non-profit that we're running is to look at izinto ey'fana lezo ukuthi ke ney'ngane ey'ningi ziba nenkinga uma ngabe sekumele ziyofunda. So
Yes.
we want to try and be
Assist.
yeah and assist. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
lovely. Yazi ukuthi abantu when they talk about a network, they don't realize ukuthi it can go even lapho bungacabangi wena ukuthi yakhona. Manje wena ke wathola u200 rand nje kuphela job.
Nakhona, I wasn't expecting anything. Yabo, umngani wami loyana was like, bro, hey, you've done a lot, man.
Yeah.
I'll hambe uyothola into
Thola drink.
yes, I'm uyothola into yokuthambisa umphimbo nana. So I
Ngibona
like
futhi
it.
ukuthi you are working with that charity home Nkululeko. I saw you having some thingies with Nkululeko. It's a
Children's home.
children's home, yeah.
Okay, not necessarily ukuthi again we working. So I mean, I observe, right?
Yeah.
So if I see something on social media and then it touches my heart, I'm gonna want to try and. So what happened?
Contribute.
Yeah. So what happened was I saw what's her name? I think it's Miriam.
Yeah, it's Miriam.
Yeah. I saw Miriam posting on Facebook ukuthi that they don't get any funding, whether from the municipality or
Yeah.
from any
help,
any
really.
help. Yeah. So I decided to how since I have this influence, then why not? Let me try it out. Of which I did. Sayizama and then ngacela abantu ukuthi let's donate.
Yeah.
But donate and they bought things.
For them.
So yeah, mina bangifika lapha sengumuntu obalekile. Yabo, kanti everything was done through abantu. Ukuthi bona basiza ukuthi kena inkululeko, because we did it 2 times in that year. We did it early, I think it was early October, November.
Yeah.
And then we did the Christmas gifting in December. So I said, because ingane idinga ukudla ngo-December,
Yes, and that festive spirit.
Yes, number gift and whatnot. There's a lot of people I can actually name, but baning offensive. Nonjabulo did this.
And then you forget about
and then
the
I
other
forget
person.
about others. But a lot of people
contributed.
yes.
So siyabonga kakhulu. You know, I'm always grateful ukuthi kube khona into eyenzeka through mina. So I can imagine ukuthi if you can do something like that. Masuhleli wedwa nje, because at the end of the day it's not about everyone and what you are trying to do for everyone. That's why sibona abanye abantu beyibulala mabenza izinto for someone else and then bengabongi at the end of the day. So I think it's really into yakho yokuthi when you're sitting alone, it's, yo, I did that. Yabo. And you're not expecting ukuthi ubongwe ngalokho, but we appreciate you kakhulu.
Thank you so much.
So now you are very controversial when it comes to Facebook. I've seen you a lot of times. I remember when I was almost in deep waters, you were like, yes, we want to know. What's your problem?
I enjoy provoking things.
You do. Because I was like, this is my brother. Why is he in on all? And you wanted to know, like, keep pushing. But it's not on that case. I've seen you, you do engage a lot on social media and what's going around.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? There's a problem. Every time I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna have my back every time. That's what I do.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna post something that's gonna provoke you, I know I'm gonna defend myself if you come for me. That's the thing. So what happened with the whole controversy that was happening? I think it was last year, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing that was happening. It's crazy when someone is gonna post something on Facebook and then just leave us hanging.
Yeah, without any receipts.
If you say Uno Jabulo did this, you're not saying Uno Jabulo did this, but what you say is, hey, ngizontshela ngalo umuntu lo. And then that's it. No, you can't. we want to know. So that's what I was actually doing. Yeah, but and I knew it wasn't gonna come out anyways, because ngiyabazi abantu ukuthi banja. We can provoke another podcast now, where we can speak about things, about sensitive things that people will want to come and defend themselves.
And I don't understand the concept of defending yourself when you actually know ukuthi, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
for me, you know what helped me? Ngayithulela. You saw I was
Yeah.
so quiet.
Yeah.
But to low mood, I was like, no, be careful now. Tread carefully now. This is hot waters. And you have a conversation with
Yeah.
someone, or not even a conversation.
Yeah.
You just like lighter.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are born now.
Yeah.
If I do go ahead
Yeah.
with this, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So even with that, a few weeks later, it came down for you. I'm like,
It was getting done for me.
it was.
What happened?
You remember the whole thing? Listen, I'm not gonna talk about your private life.
Yeah.
but
No, it's fine. I'm okay.
So when that thing came out that you were not the father of your son, and I'm like, whoa, this is deeper than my shit.
It is.
It was deeper than mine. Mine was just.
I'm laughing now. I'm laughing now because it's over, right? And I've been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah.
Ukuthi angisuye umuntu enenhliziyo embi, yabo. Okay, so this is what happened, right? So I'm a father,
Yes.
right?
I know.
To a kid, right? I'm a father. The whole time I am the father. So that we go through the processes of not seeing eye to eye, and then we break up, and then everything happens.
Yeah.
You see, when you hang a lot with people, people are always gonna hint it to you that something is going on. Because I remember the other time I was talking to this other lady. Ngiyamtshela ukuthi okay ngizokwenza example yazi nginengane noNjabula, and then that lady was like, oh wenda so ethi emva kalokho athi yena angifuni ukuthiwa sengithe. So that thing kept on playing engqondweni yami ukuthi hayi bo,
why this person so surprised?
Why is she saying this? And then and then umuntu ongakayazi indaba yengane, I'm going to teach them today. Once wezinto kanjalo leyo ngane leyo kancane isafani nawe.
Iyashintsha.
Wayibuka nje yabona nje ifana nobaba wayo lengane le, but awumazi nobaba wayo, but we should say iyafana nobaba wayo lengane le, because now engqondweni yakho you have sekukhona lo. So that's what happened. And then again, one thing led to another. We went for the DNA. I was hoping
that it comes out to be yours.
Exactly. Ngenhliziyo yami yonke I was hoping ukuthi kena like engqondweni yami ngifuna ukuthi nje kube nalelo qiniso lelo ukuthi ekuse that kid is mine.
Yeah.
So ngihamba olanda ama results, and you need to pray before you fetch your results. I promise you. You need to be in a good space mentally. Yeah, bo. You need to say to yourself, whatever comes out, I'll accept. I'm going to react in a way that doesn't put me in trouble. So yeah, I went for my results. I think there is a good friend of mine, Peter, a white guy. Yeah. We went to fetch.
Yeah, America, Peter.
Nah, he's not racist.
I was surprised because a lot of people don't want it. They're like, "What's happening, Trump?"
He's not. He always promotes this thing of unity. Peter Berry. He always promotes this thing of unity, and there is no color.
Being one.
Being one. So we went to fetch the thing, and then Mangwavula, like 0.000%. You're not the father, right?
Yeah.
It was on a Wednesday when it happened. So I came back now. Lao my results. Lao. Okay, so fortunately, Ngawalanda mnaqala before the mother.
The mother, yeah.
Yeah. So I kept quiet.
Until she finds out.
Yeah, I kept quiet. So if there is something bothering you and you want to get it out,
Yeah.
ngamshuthela isithombe. Ukuthi okay, so this is what I found.
Yes.
So she was like, it can't be. Yabo?
Yeah.
Then I was like,
But
this is it.
yeah.
And then she was like, you've
Why?
you bribed the lab.
Bro.
And then I was like, sue
Why
them.
would you go to such extent?
Yeah,
You
it
know?
wouldn't make sense. So I'm like, no, as in, if you think so, then let's sue the lab. Okungcono. So it never happened, right? So me being me, I was like, the only thing that I needed from you
Was just to tell the truth.
and say sorry.
Oh my God.
That's it. Yeah, so that's how the whole Facebook thing came about. Yeah, so I was like, okay, since this person is not remorseful,
Yeah.
so I might as well just heal myself. Because I know if I post something on Facebook, and I'm a good storyteller.
I
I can tell you stories. Yeah.
Most people do post paragraphs, ne? I never read. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But I know when it comes to you, I'll regret not reading that.
Yeah. So now you have to go back.
And I have to go back and read. Maybe it's about me. It's like, oh my God.
Suzofundi omnibus. Subambi omnibus. Nah, I can tell a story, and a lot of times I make sure if I tell my story, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because if I lie, and then there is someone who can corroborate that story, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So everything that I'm gonna be putting in is gonna be the truth. Every time, like I go back, you see me. I taught creative writing.
Uh-huh.
Right. I taught. I was teaching English as home language, LOF, right? Comprehensive.
Of course, yeah.
Yes. So my kids, I would tell them to develop a story from nothing to something.
Yeah.
Right. So mangabe ngizobhala, like I pinpoint things. This year, this is what happened. Nah. So when I put together a story, I'm putting something you can't deny. You can't say, ulamanga lapana. Uyathuka na uthi awakubona nalokho.
Yeah, the events.
Awakubona nalokho.
Yeah.
Yabo, so I can actually give details. So that's how it came out. And then I had to tell you the story before the results.
Yeah.
But mangibhala ngiyakunikeza ukuthi something is gonna happen. And
It was like an episode, like
Yeah.
a series. And you're
Exactly.
always like, kanti uposta nini? Really like, I want to know.
Abantu belami. So what is gonna happen now? Like, no, relax. Yeah,
But I think
something's
that's such a difficult thing to go through. We've seen, even if we've seen people going to jail for rapes. We've seen people kahle kahle getting a punch from life, which they didn't deserve nje to begin with.
Yeah.
So I think, that's the hardest things you can ever go through as a man, before as a person.
Yeah. It is. Angiyifisela umuntu leyo nto leyo.
Yeah.
Angiyifisela umuntu, because the process yokuthi kena, then how do you deal with that? Like how do you come out? Let's say for example uyahamba uyoboshwa for a rape.
And you spend 18 years in jail.
No, even if it's a weekend. The fact that you went in there and I was lutho okwayempela.
Yeah.
a weekend uhleli lapha uhleli nabantu ongabazi bayakuthusa benza yonke it's traumatic, yeah. So it's difficult to come out from a situation ekanjalo, and I wish ukuthi kena for every woman okhona emhlabeni, or for every human being nje okhona emhlabeni, do not false accuse any person for into angayenzanga.
Oh.
Yeah, that was deep, eh?
It was. It was very deep. I don't know. But to sing you open ngayo, it says a lot about you.
Yeah.
You can tell your hardest points. Ngoba abanye abantu bafuna ukuba bahle kuphela.
Yeah.
They don't want to share their struggles and what they've been through.
Yeah.
That's why you find so many people depressed. They are trying to live their lives for us, but befihle ezinye izinto that are going on with them. So first, I siyaxolisa for what you went through. Sorry, man.
Nah, it's fine. You say I'm fine, man.
Yeah, but you're fine. Yeah, so enzenye phela.
No, I do have kids. I have a 2-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I remember.
And I have a how many year old Gonj? I've got 4 kids, bro.
4.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to have 5, but the other one was deleted, obviously. Yeah, so yeah, 4 kids.
Yeah, with a beautiful woman, by the way.
My lady.
Your lady.
Yeah,
But
she
first, like, where do you get such women? I know I'm a woman, I'm supportive and everything. But what I've seen from your woman, it's like she believes in you.
A lot. Oh, bro, yeah, a lot. I think if you count your blessings, she is. Because, like, honestly, I don't even know why she's with me.
Yo.
Yeah. Because it's not for looks. All right.
Man, we spoke about this. We spoke about this, man.
Yes, yeah, but yeah. It's definitely not. I think she just picked me and she was like, "Hey, kumnyama mnandi lokhyan." I think that's what happened. Because I'm not bringing anything to the table except for just being a nice person.
Yeah.
Loving. Yeah. Yeah, my lady is beautiful, guys.
She is.
She is.
Yeah,
No, she is.
Mhlawumbe bayambuza nje ukuthi
Yeah, I'm sure very much gents I'm sure I nokumbuza ukuthi ifuna leya nto le yabo. Yeah, and then she's like, "No, mnyama mnandi." I think that's what she would say.
Yeah, she's so pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, but other than that, no, she's a very supportive woman.
Yeah, she is. Because that time that I met her, she's even supportive of me. And that time, besingekho nje close.
Yeah.
Besingekho close. So she is a very good person.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. Good car. You got a beautiful, amazing woman by your side.
Yeah.
And it's Valentine's. Oh, by the way, we're shooting on Valentine's. Yeah, maybe this will air later.
Oh, hey, hang on. Cut.
So, what's your take on this Valentine thing?
Valentine is a beautiful thing to pretend.
Oh, Jesus.
A beautiful day to pretend as if there's something special going on. But anyway, if you define this thing of love is very confusing. So like there's people spending time right now as we speak who are convincing themselves that they are in love. Kanti, in actual sense, someone is affording the holiday. Someone is affording the gift.
Jesus.
And then the other one thinks it's love. Why
are you so deep?
I'm not deep. It's a science. So yeah, exactly. So if you are in love with someone, you must ask yourself whether they are for you or they are with you. So for someone who is for you, would understand if you're not bringing any gift today. Someone who is with you
Who can
will be
just
mad
leave.
at you if you're not bringing anything, right? So that's how it is. But it's a beautiful day. Beautiful pictures are going to be taken. Swimming pools and yeah. So it is.
I know we are Papa first. We are Papa
Yeah.
kakhulu.
Yeah.
But again, in closing, I think it has been amazing. I don't know if there's something that you want to talk about.
Me.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. Let me think. What do I want to talk? Remember what I said? I said I've been making mental notes.
Yeah.
For me not to leave things out.
Yeah.
But let me just put it this way. I want to talk about someone who is not employed right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You see, people are getting depressed because of employment. And then if you remember, I said earlier, it's not about what you know,
About who you know.
it's who you know. But now if you are in that position, now look at me. Right, Ngzokusho lokho, I'm a big deal, right?
Yeah.
I am. Um, I'm sure a lot of people from the municipality know me. They know
Yeah,
my
they
name.
do.
They know the things I have done. A lot of people from the community, they know what I can do, what I
Yeah.
am capable of. But I'm rich.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. And then you're going to bump into a dimwit who has money.
Yeah.
And then you're like, how? Right? So you see what you have, the fried plug.
Yeah.
This is a platform that must be funded, right?
Yes.
And then the people who are supposed to be funding it, they see, right? But ngoba khona umuntu involved, they're not going to fund it.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
It does. It does make sense.
Because it's you.
I mean,
So you're not going to get it.
I mean-
Yabo. So you can't be doing so many notable things that benefit the community, but then no one is speaking to you. Like everyone is quiet. So I want to say to an unemployed person, find your space.
yeah.
There is space. Find your space, whatever it is. If it means fanwenza washing, do it.
That's your space.
Exactly. That's your space. And that space is going to put you into a different space. Because that's how life happens. When we
Yes.
started with the program, kwakuney'ngane eziwu-3 or 4. And then 2 or 3 years later, we had 50, 60 kids. Because we started something. So if you're not going to start it, you're going to sit and be depressed. Masipala ungiqashi, emaphoyiseni abangiqashi mina, yini amadlo.
Amaphoyisa namaqashana.
Exactly, emadlozini ngawenzala amadlozi nana. No, it's that shouldn't be the case. The case is what are you doing
Yeah.
when for yourself,
Eish.
yabo?
Yeah.
So that's basically what I wanted. There's a lot more, but yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're right. See, I think
it's fine.
you are speaking the truth, Mausho njalo. Mina, before ngithola umsebenzi where I am now, I always did something. I don't remember a time where I was just sitting and not doing anything because no more wenza. People are like, "Oh, shame, uyazama, wenza, asimbo, ow," until something comes endleleni yakho yokwenza something. You meet different people who are going to elevate you to another level, right?
Yeah.
So I think starting, as you have said, starting is more important than just sitting with an idea and ucabanga ukuthi udinga imali to do it. Now, as a fried plug, we thought we needed money injection before we can start doing this. But when we came together and said, listen, we can do this, into esiyidingayo will come along the
Yeah,
way. We're going to
yeah,
meet people
yeah.
who are willing to help us in
Yeah.
their department. And kungenzeka uma uwasha uzuzithole nemishini uzithole inani nani. So it's just starting. Akekho
Exactly.
umuntu ecishe ngasho. Ngisho.
Sean. Ufuna ukuthini?
Ngifuna ukuthi akekho umuntu ongakwazi ukwenza anything.
Akekho.
Everyone can do
Yeah.
something.
Akekho.
Leyo nto leyo cabanga ukuthi angeke ikufakele imali can actually do wonders for you. Yabo le nto kanjalo. So it's all about starting as we have started and we have come to an end.
And it's beautiful.
And it's so beautiful,
Yeah, it
right?
is.
It's
It
very
is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think from abazali bengane ebugayo manje, from each one teach one, what do you have to say to them?
Ngiyabathanda.
Oh.
And nje my appreciation to them is because you know what, we have to be honest, my livelihood is dependent to them.
Yeah.
So like if they're not bringing their kids, I'm not living.
Yeah.
Yeah, bo. So I really do appreciate them for trusting us.
Yeah.
And I also appreciate any and everyone who has supported the business. Everyone on for at how much,
Yeah.
and then ngimtshela ukuthi gonna how much bese ngabe safika.
Oh.
Yeah, I still appreciate them for ukungikhulumisa nje. That's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So now, with going mhlawumbe to the future, do you have plans of relocating? What other plans do you have for each one? Maybe there's someone here watching, some tycooniana. It's like, no, I can tap into this. I have money to inject to go each one, teach one, because it is an important piece of Ifrahe as a whole. So if someone is watching right now, I'd say, how may I help you? Ukuthola kuphi kanjani so you can move forward.
You see, the program itself is mostly about keeping away young kids from
the streets.
From the streets, yeah. And then also to make sure that their education is up to standard.
Yeah.
So if I would have, or the war room would grow into having a boarding house where we can actually pick kids from school and then some bega to our premises.
Yeah.
And then bese bayanakwa ke lapho ukuthi kwenziwe sure ukuthi bayafunda baya assist and I think that is the dream out of many other dreams are gone. About relocating, I don't think I'm ready now to say angisafuna ukuba se-fried. My wish is if I had to live fried, fanele babe baningi abantu abakhuluma ngami. Yeah, ukuthi kwaba khona Ngcebo Ngcebo wenza ukuthi no, like positive things, yabo, because I don't normally do negative things in public. I normally do let me not say this. No, I don't do anything, but people just don't see me in public doing what, for example. Doing what other people are doing, but I just don't do it in public.
You do it
I just like I hang out with I normally hang out in whether it's mngani wami or at my place.
Yeah.
Then I can be me lapha ngithi. So like if you see me pretending to be drinking beer,
Pretending.
Yeah, I always pretend to be drinking. Just for the photos.
You don't actually drink.
Nah, I
It's
don't.
just
For the
pretense.
photos, yeah, ukuthi gonna like kungabi ngazuthi ngizenza ngcono phambi kwabanye abantu.
Just
So like,
saying.
I'm like, yeah.
Kana usenze adopt le
It's a good thing, yeah. It's a good thing. Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
And even the environment that you have. I know you are one person or so obugayo ukuthi who's around you. I've seen from your post ukuthi you always make sure ukuthi you know who your friends are, you know
Yeah.
people who are for you.
Yeah.
So that's an inspiration ukwazi ukuthi you are surrounded by people that you can trust.
Yeah. Yeah, no, at least, yeah, for now.
Ayikho ikhephredi nje suspect nyana.
Kodwa kulokumbuka ukuthi hayi lo.
This was not good for me.
Lo angikwazi ngisho ukuzumeke khona. Emazumeka lo muntu lo is dangerous. Yeah, but so now you do have friends that are really down for you.
Yeah.
And you know what's gonna whatever it is, whatever happens, they're gonna be by your side.
Yeah.
You do have friends they're gonna talk to you. Mangabuphuma endleleni. Yabo. So and then others are just acquaintances.
Yeah, they
Like people
are.
that I hang out with, share jokes, but nothing personal. Yeah, nothing beyond that. Yeah, it's just nothing beyond that.
And abantu abafuna ukuba kuleyo level leyo, they think that when you know them, then that means you're friends.
Yeah, bayakwenza cool. I was talking to this other guy. I'm sure uzoyibona this thing. I was talking to him the other day. He said khona omunye umngane wakhe ozomfaka emsebenzini. So it was sihleli sonke sibaningi yabo. And then I said to him, I think isn't eyifana nalezo because it's good news.
Yeah.
Isn't eyifana nalezo, do not utter them in public.
She.
Because ngoba siba u7 la, you don't know how many people are saying ngeke azaphumelele lo. Yabo, because inhliziyo yomuntu is dangerous.
Yes.
Yabo, so ngathi don't say these things around people. You can say to a person omthembayo kakhulu ukuthi okay, this is a
what's
friend
gonna
of mine.
happen.
Yabo, so khuluma naye. Because mangabe kungasenzeki kuthiwa ha why yathini lo muntu kufanele ukuthi ufuna ukuyothenga imoto ngizothenga imoto next month bangasayithengi
Eish.
usoyifakela ipressure yabo
Yabo ingasizi.
because usitshelile wena ukuthi uyothenga imoto. So ezinye izinto you have to just keep them to yourself
and to your friends.
yeah until it happens then you can talk hey mina ngikhuzwa njalo ngalezo zinto lezo nami nje kuthiwa ungakhulumi. So you're gonna
Don't share before it happens.
you're gonna jinx it. Don't say it. So yeah. But what my like if it's something exciting.
You wanna share.
Yeah, I wanna share. Like if it's exciting, like when I have a meeting, like hey, as in a meeting, the owner yasemkabayi mall.
You wanna brag.
I know we have to talk about that. We have to say no. I ain't afraid to do.
I don't sit in the tables you see.
Exactly. I'm a big person, man. I'm a big person. Like, when you're not meeting anyone, I'm meeting the owner of the building, and I can't tell you about it. No, no, I have to tell you.
I always say this, Guti. People have seen how we are pushing, right? They've seen the struggle. Mase kumele bebone us dining with greater people. Why sekumele sifihle? Kuthiwa fihla manje.
Bazokuloya.
Uzoloywa. Hey, loyani bafowethu.
I have to celebrate that. Even if it doesn't happen, whatever the meeting is going to be about.
Even if it's not going to help you anyway.
No, but the fact is, in the books, in my profile, I met with the owner of Umkabai. That's in my profile.
Because a lot of people are like, don't share, don't overshare, don't what. They've seen me hiking, going back home after a banging show. And sometimes I'll stick around lapha room and just come, let me pick you up. No more so I can get home. So now I shouldn't flex.
Melo uyifihle.
Ngimele ngiyifihle
Mabe kubona uhamba
vele imoto ziyaginqika. If it does happen, it happens. Yo,
but
people must give us a break.
they have to.
Hawu shem
They really
siyaxolisa. Guys, siyaxolisa. Ekwangempela. Mina nje yabona ngoba ngekho kwi relationship.
La.
Angilami
Ikuphi
kabayi.
le? Oh, you mean like you're not
I'm
you're not in there.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
ngizitshela ukuthi
single.
awukho like right
No,
now.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Okay,
Yabo.
okay.
But come the day.
Waba kuyona. Sibona ngawo
I'm
Facebook.
like, kuzophela. I'm like, come on, babe. No one ngaphela kusala kuqalile.
And that's the thing about ama relationships. I know this just comes off Jim. Athi umuntu kuyena no angeke ngize ngiposte what if sisihlukane. Bro, listen, this is life. You celebrate now. What's making you happy now, you celebrate that. If it ends,
It ends.
and then you're gonna venture into a new one, right? You venture into a new one, you be happy.
It's not the end of the world.
That's the thing. Uma uloku uhleli ungafuni ukujabula just because. No.
You heard?
Happiness is important.
Ungafihlwa, noma ungenzani, listen. Kodwa at the end of the day, I don't want to lie. I'm a strong believer of that. Ukuthi celebrate your achievements. Noma ngabe mancane kanjani.
Yeah.
Noma futhi they don't make sense to the other
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
But as long as it makes you happy wena. Imagine ngihlukana abantu abana 35 years emshadweni. And you like ngalo mjolo wakho ka 2 weeks you so protective. Hey suka man poster abantu abaposta abantu bamanje. I encourage everybody and just to take yazini leyo nto ukuthi mhlambe umuntu nje hey shaye noma ngo 1 hour lapha ku Facebook uzobhala ukuthi to be deleted mark your territory
Nje.
awu bakhona
Kancane
bajola ba happy kumnandi kancane usithi
kubonakala ukuthi hayi shem yena khona uyavela la.
ukwazi.
No mina ngiyajola nje publicly. Thank you. Enjoy every day.
It doesn't take anything away, right?
No, it doesn't. In fact, I think ngumuntu ojola kakhulu kunawo wonke umuntu okhona emhlabeni. Ngijola mina every day. Like I think it only happened once a week where I don't see my girlfriend.
Once.
Yeah. Mhlambe on a Sunday. Mangivila up ukuthi sibonane. But the whole week nje we together. Khumbula phela ukuthi sisebenza so two.
Yes.
Yabo. So ngihlezi nginaye.
Hayi bafethu lento yokufihlana icabangeni kabusha. Bafethu let's rethink this thing of fihlani ngayo. I don't want it. I don't support this thing.
Omunye usaba ukuthi bazomthatha.
Vele kumele bemthathe bazomthatha if akusiwo wakho. You know, I always say at work just speaking of relationship khona amanye ama relationship akhona just because you do something for the person. I don't want to go back to what you said about Valentine's.
Yeah.
But khona abantu men or women who are investing in relationship because amandla banawo invest but given a chance lo muntu engakushiya nje kushiya noma ngabe usumkhandela isitezi noma usuwenze I've done a lot of things for relationships ne but I don't regret ukuthi sekumele ungangishiyi because we've been through this okanye I've done this for you khona abantu abawa maintain ama relationship ubona ukuthi they're trading by a thread nje laba
Kuyaxhunywa nje lapha nala.
Vele mangafika what if fika umuntu onemali eningi kunawe
And I don't think it's about money. Now remember kwesinye isikhathi ukuthi kena umuntu engamiyeka umuntu onemali for someone who makes them complete.
yes
Amiyeke umuntu onemali. Thothi mhlambe uthika yonke into oyidingayo emhlabeni. You know, you can date someone with money when uthanda ukuthinta inzwane but he doesn't touch you. You understand that?
And then
you find someone who's going to concentrate ey'nzwaneni zakhe. Oh, this is the person. And that's it. Yeah, but so I think once you get someone who completes you.
Do you think we are too scared to commit generation yet? What do you think about our generation when it comes to love?
I, it's not being scared. I think iloko together we fornicated a lot before. So if you dated someone of your abuser and then you're gonna get someone who is willing to take care of you, then we are reject lowo muntu lo
It
because
can't happen.
ingqondo yakho,
Post-trauma.
yeah, exactly. So now you have this thing which again everyone is the same. Yabo.
Oh, that's how you
So
should be loved.
I think it's not being scared, but it's you just thinking you're careful. I'm careful. I don't wanna hurt myself. Nah. Kanti you have someone okuthandayo ngaleso sikhathi leso. So you have to heal from the past. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm healed, Lord Jesus. Heal me. And thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming through. And thank you. I want to thank you for this, for always encouraging me to go forward. Thank you so much for. Even when I tell you something, you're like, no, you can do it. I remember we spoke about the podcast,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, you can go for it, do
Yeah.
it, do it, do
Yeah.
it. And to see it manifest the way it's manifesting,
Yeah.
and I'm at the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, these are people who've been supporting
Yeah.
me before I
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks. Mero appreciate I for having me. Hey, ngakhulume ngaba right. Thank you so much, guys. I only wish the best for Friday Plug. I know you guys are determined. You guys know what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
And then, if anything, you can come to me if you need a media.
Vele lalela phela lo muntu unama-connection donation. If he can say now we need like a meal, we'll get it. I promise, we'll get
No.
it.
No, but in any case, this is beautiful, man. Whatever that we can do,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
By all means, yeah. Let's
Whatever
plug,
we
plug.
can do, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my punchline, plug us.
Yeah, no, we should talk about these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since I have a meeting, Lapana.
Yeah. That was funny. I'm so sorry I'm late. I came from the Friday.
Yeah, from the Friday. Yeah.
Mention throw us in there.
No, but it's easy. It's here.
It's just here around the corner.
When I'm done here, I'm that side.
So on
Yeah.
your socials, wabantu bengakuthela kuphi on socials?
Ngcebo Nkosi isibongo. What is my thinking? But Instagram, I'm not even. I don't.
That active.
I don't take pictures. Ma to go and notice.
You don't. I've been
I don't.
looking for a picture.
Yeah. Every
And you say tata man, just
every picture, every picture you see of me, kona band, like angwazi jukvele ngithi. I can't.
Even lezo wedwa zitshontshiwe, you can tell ukuthi zitshontshiwe.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
wanted to have a picture of you.
So angwazi ukuthatha ithombe anyways, yeah. So Instagram, I'm not ngikhona ku Instagram, but I don't even know what is my thing in Instagram, but it's linked.
That bearded handsome nigga.
Nah.
Niyibizi ngamagama nini.
No, mina ngibiza yonke into yami ngigama.
That thick chick. Hayibo, come on, relax. Hayibo. Bakhona abanye abathick.
Mase kufuneka i-email address, kuthiwa bakufunela umsebenzi.
Hayibo wengce.
There is a guy I can't even say email address yakhe. But it was peter@gmail.com.
Nama.
I promise you.
I know that P.
I'm like, userious ufuna umsebenzi bazokuqasha kanjani uyi-P8 wena lapha emsebenzini. Boys stay anja. So mina my like everything Ngcebo.
Yes,
I
your
think on
name.
Instagram Ngcebo. I think on X it's Caps something. Ukuthi I'm not active
Yeah.
kulezo zinto lezo. But you can find me on Facebook. I do a lot of my things on Facebook. Ngcebo Nkosi.
You also have that group, War Room.
Yes, the war room. Yeah, that one. But Ngcebo Nkosi, I think a lot of things happen kuleya nto leya. So like the fried plug is gonna be on my
Thank you.
on that thingy. Yeah.
Yes, Amand. We
Alright.
wish you all the best with everything. Nalezo Abanga and the things that are in the pipeline. We wish you the best and we want to tell you, Guti, we are behind you. Akusho ukuthi ngoba dukhona manje is the end. We know Guti a lot can happen.
Yeah.
Unyaka usasemude and we have hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
There are things that you are working and relationship that you're gonna start.
Yeah.
And we are just behind you, man, all the way.